Hi students, in this video I'll be going through a question regarding the volume and surface area of prisms and cylinders. Okay, so this question comes from practice exercise 13.4 question 9. Okay, so let's read the question. So in the diagram, AB is 10 cm, BC is 7 cm, and AE is 12 cm. Okay, a hole of radius 2 cm is drilled through the cuboid. Taking pi to be 3.142, find the volume of the solid. Okay, so basically over here we have a cuboid. Okay, so a cuboid is like your typical rectangular box. Okay, and then in the center they drill a cylindrical hole all the way to the end and then remove the solid there. All right. Okay, so now they want you to find the volume of the remaining solid. Right, so this part is actually rather straightforward. So the volume of the solid would be the volume of the cuboid minus away the volume of the cylinder that has been removed. Okay, so always annotate your answers. So volume of solid, okay, write out this way, will be volume of cuboid, okay, minus away the volume of cylinder, right? Volume of cuboid minus volume of cylinder. Right, so the volume of a cuboid we all know very well is just length times breadth times height. So in this case, it's just 10 times 7 times the height 12, right? So 10 times 7 times 12, right? So that's the volume of the cuboid. Okay, next we need to minus away the volume of this thin cylinder at the center, right? Okay, so if you recall, the cylinder is actually a prism, but the base is a circle. Okay, so we know that for the volume of a prism, what we will do is we will take the base area of that prism, which is now a circle, and then multiply by its length or its height. So in this case, the height of this cylinder is actually 12, the same height as the cuboid. All right. Okay, so recall volume of cylinder would be the base area, okay, times the height. Okay, and the base area is actually a circle. Okay, because you can imagine to form this volume of the cylinder, you can imagine you have many thin circles and then you stack them up throughout the whole height. Then you get a 3D solid, okay, which is the cylinder itself. Okay, so base area of circle, we know the formula is pi r squared. Okay, so pi r squared, right? Okay, times the height, okay, which is now going to be 12, right? Okay, they want us to use pi to be 3.142. Okay, so I'll rewrite this one. Okay, volume of cuboid minus, okay, pi is 3.142. So remember, volume area of circle is pi r squared. Okay, r is now 2. R is the radius. Okay, you can see here. Okay, multiply by 12. Okay, so all you need to do is press your calculator and compute this out lah. Okay, maybe we can do step by step. 10 times 7 times 12 will be 840. Okay, minus 3.142 times 2 square times 12. Okay, so minus 150.816. Okay, so 840 minus answer. Okay, so you get 689.184. Okay, so we always round off our answer to 3 6 feet. So 689. Okay, this is a 1 here. Okay, so the 9 remains as a 9. Okay, so 689. Okay, volume is cm cube. Okay, so 3 6 feet. Okay, so just to recap, the volume of cuboid minus volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder is just the base area. Okay, the base is a circle, right? Multiplied by the height, right? Right, let's take a look at part B. Okay, part B slightly more challenging. It's always slightly harder to find the total surface area. Okay, maybe I'll do a working here for more space to write. Okay, part B. Okay, so the total surface area is any surface that can come into contact with air. Okay, so for this particular case, it will be the front and the back faces, left and right, and then the top and bottom, and then as well as the inside that has been carved out, the cylindrical, the curved surface area of the cylinder. So total we need to add together 7 surfaces. Okay, front and back. Okay, front and back. Okay, so total surface area. Okay, so maybe I'll write it this way lah. Okay, put in bracket front and back. Okay, plus left and right. Okay, left and right faces plus top and bottom. Okay, so you can always write this out. Okay, so that you are more clear what you need to find. Okay, and then the curved surface area of the cylinder. Okay, so you need to add up these 7 surfaces. Okay, the front and back well, it's just a rectangle, so rectangle is just 10 times 12. Okay, so 10 times 12. Okay, but because we have 2 of it, right, front and back, so times 2. Okay, the left and right will be 7 times the height 12. Okay, 7 times 12. Okay, now we also have 2. Okay, so times 2. Okay, this is where got to be careful. Okay, you look at the top and bottom face, it's actually a rectangle. 10 by 7, right? Okay, this is 10, then this is 7. Minus away the circle because we have already cut away a circle, right? So this one we, okay, also got 2 of them. Okay, but okay, now 10 times 7 minus away the circle, which is pi. Okay, pi is now 3.142 square. So like that. Right. Then finally, curved surface area of cylinder. Okay, curved surface area of cylinder also very easy. Okay, curved surface area is this entire surface inside. Okay, this part. Okay, I'm going to shade this part. Okay, to calculate the curved surface area, very easy. You just take circumference of circle times the height. Okay, so volume is area of circle times height. Okay, curved surface area is circumference of circle times height. So circumference of circle, the formula is 2 pi r. The area is pi r squared. Circumference is 2 pi r. Okay, times the height. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. 2, okay, pi is 3.142 times r, 2 pi r times the height, 12. Okay, so these are all the surfaces that you need to add up. Okay, front and back, which are rectangles. Left and right, rectangle. Okay, top and bottom, which is the rectangle minus away the circle. Okay, then the curved surface area. So remember this one. Okay, curved surface area, circumference times height. Right? Okay, so let's do one by one. This one will be 240. This one 7 times 12 times 2, so 14 times 12. Okay, 168. Okay, what you can do is calculate one by one now. Okay, so you don't make a mistake. Okay, so 114.864 plus, okay, 150.816. Okay, then you just add up all this, then you get your final answer, right? Okay, so it's good to do it separately. So in case you make a mistake for one, okay, the marker can still see your working at the top and give you marks for the rest of the question. Okay, so you'll get this. Okay, so if you round off to 3 sig fig, so this you want to round off this 3, you look at the 6 is 6, so this becomes 4. Okay, so curved surface total surface area will be cm squared. Right? Okay, so do go and try more questions on this. Okay, with regards to volume of cylinder and curved surface area of cylinder. Okay, but it's very easy. Volume is area, base area times height. Okay, curved surface area is circumference times height. Okay, Alright, so I'll see you in the next video.